Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, One Fast Move. I'm somewhat excited. Only 4.9 on IMDb, 1,170 people rated so far. KJ Apa is in it. You know, I like him from Riverdale. Eric Dane, he's been in a lot of stuff. That guy is just cool. I don't know, man. I don't know where he came from. He just came out of nowhere and he was just like cool. And every movie he's in, that's cool to be him. And Maia, Reficco, I think his name is. I don't know who she is, but Edward Jones Olmos is in it. Austin North. Now I don't recognize everybody in here, but there's some people in it that I've recognized. 4.9 is not very exciting. We're probably curious, what is it about? A young man seeks his estranged father to pursue his dream of becoming a professional motorcycle racer. I knew it was racing, I didn't know it was motorcycle. That's cool. With help from his love interest and a motorcycle shop owner, he begins to break down the walls his father's absence created. I don't know. Kind of cool. Again, I like the cast. I like a couple of people in it. Racing, motorcycles, that's kind of cool. Neither of which I can do. So I am excited, very interested in seeing it. It's funny. I say this now because, wow, is it? Anyway, I don't want to get into that. Strange Darling just came out in the theater, and one of my guys who I follow on TikTok, still not going to give you his name because he's much better than me, really got me interested in seeing that. I've had that on my list for a while. I thought it was out already, but now it's, whew. Anyway, enough about that. Let's get into this. That's why you came to watch this. Little preamble, little foreshadowing to a review that I'll do like months from now because it's just in the theaters. Anyway, let's see what this is worth. See if it's worth watching. Hour and 47 minutes long. Stick around. I'll let you know. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of One Fast Move, and I mean, it is textbook race movie, I think, right? A lot of them out there. This one's, I don't know, like street bikes, right? So I guess there's dirt bikes, motorcycles. These are street bikes like where you lean and your knee touches the ground, that kind of stuff. So I haven't seen many of those, but you see a lot of these racing movies. And here's, you know, if you're ever going to make some sort of racing movie, you need, of course, the young, overconfident, but troubled lead character, right? So in this case, it's a male character who, you know, is ex-military, little prison time, you know, trying to get back out there, not a dime to spare, wants to become a racer. Okay, you got that. You need the estranged father, estranged parent, I'll say, right, who's played by Eric Dane. First one, KJ Apa, and then Eric Dane, right? And who has, you know, knows he has a son out there, but never met him kind of thing, who happens to be into racing. So you need that, right? And of course you need, in this case, again, because it's a male lead, in this case, you need a waitress who lives in this, happen to be small town where said estranged father lives, where this racing can happen, to be the love interest. And then, not to be undone, and she is played by, I've never seen her before, but she looks like the girl who plays Dora in real life action Dora. Her name is Maia Reficco. And then, of course, okay, one other person you need, because I've named everybody else, you need the store owner, the sponsor, the guy you gotta have in your corner the whole time that's going to give you a lifeline, and that is Edward James Olmos. And they had Austin North in this. So Austin North, which is this is where they kind of missed the quintessential movie. Austin North is supposed to be our villain, right? But very small role in it. I like him, you know, from some other shows like Outer Banks. You know, it's nice to see him in that. And so he's got that role down, and I don't think they gave him enough rope on this one. You know, he's only a little bit. And so you put that together, you get your movie. That's what this is. So there's many out there, just different characters, maybe female, male, mix it up, shake it up, throw it out there, and you got it. Not that there's anything wrong with that. You know, we make the same kind of food using the same recipe all the time because we enjoy it. I enjoyed this one. It's not a blockbuster, but it was fun. You know, everything that you get in an action sports related movie, you get in this one. I had a couple of different things to say, but I'll run it back. One of the things I was thinking about watching this, a lot of times you see this and it transport you to another world. And I think to myself, like I always, would like to think, I think to myself, like watching Days of Thunder or something like that, like how did Tom Cruise's character know that he was going to be a stock car racer or whatever it is? In this case, this kid just ends up knowing, like, are there talents hidden in all of us that we never knew? Like maybe, I've ridden motorcycles, mainly dirt bikes, not like these kind of bikes. I don't think I have the flavor for going 110 on a motorcycle. I don't think so, but what if I was really good at that? I never gave it a shot. So I think about those types of things when I see these movies. Like, I wasn't put in a position to have this opportunity. I don't think there's any hidden talents out there that I have. I have 0 hidden talents, but that always makes me wonder, like the people who do this kind of thing. I know it's a movie, but in real life, there's people out there who race cars, race motorcycles, or whatever, play soccer, that kind of thing. Like, at least some sports I've had the opportunity to play, and we found that is not a hidden talent, but, there's people out there to do that. So it's, it's kind of fun. And that's what movies are supposed to do, transport you into something else and make you think a little bit more, I think, and that's what made me have fun. I'm surprised KJ, the 2 of them, I like KJ Appiah or Appa, whatever his name is. I like him. Like I said, he's been in Riverdale. Hasn't seen much else. He hasn't risen to stardom. I'm not sure why. Maybe because of the typecast. I don't know. Eric Dane's another one. He's in Euphoria. He's in a lot of other things. So I shouldn't say that. But 2 people that I thought would be in bigger movies. But anyway, I think Eric Dane has been whatever. And so, whatever. It's great because now they're in these kinds of movies. And I enjoy all kinds of movies. So, it's the one, I know what the one criticism I think I have about this is the lack of races. So, real quick down that path, he's got to come out there, he's got to learn how to race. First he's got to win his father over, and there's that whole thing going on. He's got to find his girl, and he's got a shady past, and what's going on with her, all that stuff. He's got the store owner. Got to win him over. All that stuff's got to happen. But then he's got to race, right? And then it's like, is he going to win the race? Is he going to lose? But he's got to build up to that. He can't just go into one race. They only show 3 races in this whole movie, which was a little disappointing. And the first race was in like twin, so there's different kinds of engines you ride in these. So it's like an amateur, and then you go into pros, and so they lack the build up for that piece of it, right? Like where you're going to win a couple races, whatever, and then go into that. It wasn't like that. So they spent more time on the surrounding plot than the actual racing. So a little disappointed there, but it's also hard. You don't want to see all those races. Some are good, but you don't want to waste too much time. So I agree with that, but they could have alluded to the fact that he ran other races. And that he just didn't go into one race and was like, yeah, now I'm a pro and I'm gonna win Supercross or whatever it is. So or race to win, whatever. So there you go. A couple criticisms: underuse the villain, not enough illusion or making you think there's races out there. Everything else is exactly what you think you're gonna get. If you've ever seen a movie like this before, I think one was called Dirt. I forget, but it's exactly what I described to you. That's what you're going to get. So if you like the actors, you like that kind of plot line, that surrounding, you don't really need any more than 3 races, and you got an hour and 47 minutes to spare, you might enjoy this movie. There you go. Not in depth, not super analytical, but it's what I felt. So there you go. And if you have any hidden talents, let me know, and how you find them. So I could be a world-class Frisbee player. I don't know. I didn't have the opportunity. All right, that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.